This Arukh HaShulchan Yeridea, Siman Yud Ches, Sif Kav Ches, Lamed. This is day 88 of the Supplemental Arukh HaShulchan Yomi series. Kav Ches, Takish Olav Yori Kenochash. That's a knife which goes up and down like a snake. It's a slithering knife. Shirasa Kumu has a like a snake which has a crooked spine. Kshmir Russia was Novo Yesh Menek Moguma. When you pick up the head and the tail, there's between them like a hole. I guess it's convex or concave. Since there's no nick, this wavy knife. Here's Sha'amor, it says here, probably be Yesh Misha Omer. Tafka Chad Olev Yarei Lo Shnai, not where only it's one wave and not two. It's a Bach Chokolov. They argue on him. The Mali Chad Mali Chodim to make it one or two. That's the Shach. For example, in Shochtim Bal B'Shas Chak. In our age, not use such a knife unless one has extenuating circumstances. The base hillel. If there are two waves, even shasat even as extenuating circumstances in the shkobas manenu. Same base hillel. Yesh mishalo chashul lezeh and those not concerned with this at all. She'ein l'chumra zu shum tam is no reason to be machmir since there are no actual nicks. That's a tool short. Come learning elam b'shchot b'sakin because we never saw anybody actually using such a knife to shecht. Chavtes Paris Barshchai V'Dok Sakin Kom Shchita. We've already said you have to check the night before Shchita. I mean, lo badak. If you didn't check it, lo yishchol, you should not check. If you violated that principle, and you checked without checking, and then you checked and found it was a knife was proper. She doesn't share the Shchita's kosher. She can put him shal b'sakin yofet. File analysis, you check with a good knife. Just have to check before shchita. So you have to check after shchita. You know, you have to check before shchita. For other poskim, most of the poskim agree. This is a mandatory obligation. Therefore, we hold later on. If you test, that when you shecht a non-domesticated animal or a bird, shalachas is not to the kisei adam. Kodem dika sagi before you check the knife afterwards, and even though kisei adam is that's the deraisa. Even though there and there are some Rishayim, the Raiva and the more Sha'amru said we don't say that it's a mandatory obligation to check after Shchita. Since you check before Shchita, you can rely on the Chazaka. Your subject's still good. But okay. No, says Arukh, we don't pass it with the shame. The knife was lost, or shiba b'atzamas, or you broke bones with the knife after shchita. Shev shalib dok, v'odkom she's bar where we will see can no longer check it. But b'yesh levaim was fun bas v'kaim we hold she'ain something chazaka makom shev shavar. We don't rely on chazaka in a place where you can clarify it. Vote for the Mosheim Nimtza Pogum. If you find that it is damaged after Shechita, Machafin La Davar Nishla, we should shape up the thing was shechted. But Lino Shem Bar Nivkamar, we're concerned maybe that it got damaged on the hide before the Shechita, Kmoshis Bar, after, as we shall see. Kate also Ba Maisa Shef Shalotzi Michaz Koso. That's the case. Chazaka is eliminated or certainly weakened because you did something which can possibly undermine the Chazaka. We need to be granted where you can't check it. You have to learn the chazaka, so we see chazaka is not completely eliminated. But if you can check obviously don't learn chazaka. This is what we hold. Somebody checked with a knife which was checked before shchita and was found to be damaged after shchita. Even if the damage is on the side of the knife. I raised it something in the Nevela. It's the question of Nevela. We don't know if it was damage on already in the hide of the animal, prior to shechita. V'shavas sakanim sakinim shachar asimonim. He shot the trach in the esophagus, b'sakim pogam with a damaged knife. Or maybe after you shechted the simonim, it touched the backbone, but it become damaged on the bone. Any time you have a doubt in shechita, the shechita is possible. And which alive is an assumption of prohibition. Until you find out it was shechted properly. Then it leaves cheskes. Since after shechita, the knife is found to be damaged. So it has not emerged. The animal has not emerged from the assumption of prohibition. But then we checked the night before shechita. Now it has the chazaka the ashta, so to speak, which is an interesting question. Of course, we say chazaka the ashta, that it is damaged in front of you. I'm saying clear to say that it was damaged after the shechita. Okay, when she going to Yeshiva, but it's almost such as we can say that. It's assumed that it was broken after shechita, became damaged after shechita. If you use it to do something like breaking bones after shechita, or nava b'chuda karka mishizbor, if it fell on its edge on the ground, as we shall see, the year said tzavar ain't a bar shivga mesimyor, because the touching the neck is no clear that it's going to damage more than the. I guess the tzavar means the neck bone. And after the more clear, it's going to make a bekima more than the hide itself. We don't know if it touched the bone on the neck. For the backbone, rachu. Well, he says more than that. He says if you touch it, it's a soft bone. But so it's a balanced suffix. Whether it's the or the mifrekas. So Arukh is building a case against this chazakim. They're going to lie this chazak if you lost the knife. But he's saying that if you have the knife, then you have enough of a suffix, because even suffix or shackle, that you have to check the knife. So the has enough cheskes isurim mechayim. It's assumption of prohibition, which I was alive his lifetime. It's suffix nevela. Therefore, it's a suffix nevela. So if the knife is in front of us and it's pogum. So then we have a question of something available. I feel ba'osha or rach, even with a bird which has a soft skin. Nation tzavar rach, tzavar gankin rach, because its neck is also soft. I feel naga ba'avada. That's some breakfast. Even if it's definitely touched, he says the backbone. Nevertheless, we still have a suffix here about what to do after we have this damaged knife in front of us. Okay, we're going to see next tomorrow's show. What do we do? What do we say?